All right, what is going on, everyone, and welcome to another installment of the MRL Lights here for race number 5 of this mini season. We have 2 more races left in this season, and we are at the first and only road course of the season. Now, I know you guys wondering, well, I guess maybe wondering why I was not in, to broadcast the race last night. The Cup did race, and we are here for lights. That is from a different set of circumstances. Nothing I want to go over, but we are here though. Technically, race number 2 in this weekend. It was a good race from everything that I heard last night. So I'm glad to, and I like to thank everyone for just rallying together. I'm glad to see everyone kind of group and just in my absence take it and be able to get the race done. So thank you everyone for racing in that, and thank you for Be Right for setting up the lobby, and for everyone that participated in the different set of circumstances. But we are here for Sunday. It is a brand new night. Sunday is a very tight points battle, much like it was last night as well. And Watkins Glen can actually shake things up here. Joining me up in the booth, well, I guess for in-race reporting, is going to be Liam, aka Tansby Vegas. How you doing today, boss?
Just like I keep telling you every other time I come up here, I'm doing pretty good.
Well, you never know. It might change. I'm waiting for the one person to be like, "Nah, I'm actually doing like pretty bad, man. Actually, it's a pretty bad day." But
Yeah, man. Oh, I got eliminated. I ain't feeling too well today.
yeah, about to call off of work tomorrow. I don't know. But yeah, we have Watkins Glen now. From what I saw from the 2 streams last night, it seemed like we had 2 major sections of the racetrack that need to be, well, I guess, a certain sense of spatial awareness. That is on the first lap of any restart in the S's, as well as the bus stop. Now, Liam, thankfully for you, you're going to be starting up towards the front, P3, exactly. So you won't really have to worry about that. However, those starting towards the middle and rear, what's it like going side by side, about 7 or so rows back, going through the S's?
It's certainly one of the most challenging things you'll probably do on this 7-tone road course, actually, because you're trying to set your first off, you're side by side going up the S's, which therefore means you're changing your approach. You're trying not to get too close to that curving if you're on the right side going up the S's, and then if you're on the left side going up the S's, you're also trying to make sure you're not getting squeezed into the grass. Then that goes up the whole way up the S's. You're not trying both, because in the middle you have that wall right there that closes in. So you're also trying not to hit that. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. Keep going.
But
There,
it closes up there in the middle. Both drivers are not trying to hit the wall. Then you have to worry about the exit because you have that little dip down there on the right side there, which tends to get the car just a bit loose there. And if you overcorrect, that's both cars right there. So you're not trying to do that as well. Well, so it's very challenging because that straightaway then also leads up into one of the crucial parts of this track, the bus stop.
yeah, and the bus stop, exactly. We had a couple of people kind of take a questioning line going into the bus stop last night. I was able to see a couple of replays from that, so that is going to be one of the big things. Now, to kind of clarify on the rules for the bus stop is you are not allowed to have half of a car over the edge, the farthest edge of the little rumble strips. So like especially like there's 4 bumps in the bus stop. There's the first, second, third, which is starts the exit of the bus stop, and then the fourth. If your car is halfway across the farthest edge, like meaning towards the grass, either left or side, then you or left or right side, then you are going to be black flagged. That is a drive-through, so it's just best just to avoid it. Now, of course, there are you have to kind of look at like if you're in like side by side, or if it was just one person just straight up, it was an accident, like they net lost time, then that's certain tolerances right there. That's fine. But if you're if you're just by yourself and you are just clearly like mowing the grass and not being on the road, then yeah, that will be called. We didn't have that big of an issue because of it last night, but the rule is there just in case. So I guess real quickly before we start I guess shindig of the Discord pre-race notes, it is going to be a big implication night for this. I am not 100% certain if UK Wildcats is going to be able to join us. That is huge because he was actually one of those fighting for the points lead. Now, because of that, Hunty Wild, who is hands down the favorite going into this race, will have the advantage. Zander, though, RS Meatwagon, also a very accomplished road racer. What can they do? Zander currently 40 points back, and it is going to be huge, honestly. Or sorry, Hunty, 40 points back from Zander. I should clarify that. My bad, I had it flopped. So, with that being said, let me start the Discord call, and thank you all. Like I said, once again, thank you all so much for just putting up with it yesterday. So you guys are awesome. All right, guys, I am talking to both the Discord and the stream right now. Much like I know we didn't have the pre-race notes last night, so the biggest thing I want to clarify on is the bus stop. We didn't have a huge issue with it yesterday, to the point where like people were like just straight up like missing the bus stop. But just to clarify, it's 50% of your car over the furthest point of the rumble strip. So like the first bump when you go into it, if 50% of your car is over that bump, then there we go. Then that will be a black flag. You're going to be passed through penalty. So just ignore it. So just straight up, it's better safe than sorry. Not only that, but there is glitches all across the inside and the outside of the bus stop. So, like I said, it's just better to ignore that. We're currently expecting about 17 drivers tonight, so that is going to be what, 3 more than last night. So relax yellows will be on. However, I don't think we're going to need it. We only had 2 cautions last night, and that was actually pretty quickly. Pretty quick, like one after the other. So yeah, hopefully we can actually have a good race. It's going to be 41 laps. Pace speed will be 50 miles per hour in order to get into formation. So there will be 1 pace lap. I can't see you guys taking more than 1 pace lap. Qualifying order is sent in through lights qualifying. We are going at the start-finish line and not the restart zone. We will have, I think, 1 completely brand new face with us tonight. That is VT fan. Welcome. So please welcome him into the MRL Racing League. I guess Millennium Racing League, what? So yeah, give him a warm welcome. Invites are about to go out here in a hot second. Hi. %. I guess that's a better way of phrasing it, is on the grass. Yeah. So you can have say on the first bump, turning into the bus stop. Just using this as the example, your left sides can be on it, but if more than 50% of your car is past that, then I'm considering that a cut. Does that make sense for everyone? Okay. Like I said, invites are about to go out. please be patient with me. Help me out with invites, please. I have a lot of people saying very late entry, saying that I'm racing, and there are others saying that they're not. So, like I said, help me out here. First round of invites are out. Who did not get one? Uh, is UK in the call? Let's try that. Okay. Um, VT. Okay, you're right. Is there anyone else after besides VT that did not get an invite? I'm assuming that's a no. All right. Well, invites are out in case you guys are not in. So it is 9:06. 9:10 is when we will be going. So, like I said, if you guys need me, I'll be up in the booth talking. However, after that, we're going to be green at 9:10. So, yeah. Thank you guys. Let me know if you have any questions. So, by the way, I apologize for muting myself right there, but we are here and just getting everything cleared up. There was something I was dealing with. So, with that, we have a Hunty in P1, almost an 8/10 advantage over his closest competition in T-Bird in P2. Liam, P3. Story Square P4, Geo P5 making his return trip to Lights in P5. MH will be P6. Actually, that's a person we are missing right here. That is actually interesting. If MH decides to not race, again, we have 2 minutes before that happens. And then after that, we have Zander, UK, Justin Shackett, BS, Keith, Lil Chris, and then we have to kind of search on down to Selling Dreams. Then after that, we have to skip a long way down to VT. And then after that, we have the Monday drivers. Looks like we're going to have 18 drivers with us tonight. Liam, does that scare you at all?
Honestly, no, not really. I
It's
mean,
because
probably
it's a
if I
road
got
course, right?
back there in the midfield, but
Well, yeah, that's actually one of the benefits of qualifying. Actually, um, we have a big to do on that. Give me actually one hot second. Hey, if anyone wants to invite Scuck to their party, that would be fantastic. He's looking for one. So, uh, 18th. So, with that, we have a big, I guess, a lot of implications here. Like I said, Watkins Glen is very technical. It's very making sure that you have the proper know-how in order to know exactly what's coming. But exactly, Liam, like you said, you have a big. If you're in the middle of the pack, you are not going to be looking fun. So I'm looking at essentially from BS on, which is going to be from P10 on. That is going to be a big question mark. So, with that being said, it is going to be coming up on 9:10 here in one hot second. There we go. All right, guys, it's 9:10. We have a like I said, for the new guys, you have one pace lap to get in position, and then after that, we're good to go. All right, I'm gonna unpause the timer right now. Good luck. So, I'm sorry, Liam. Go ahead. What were you about to say?
I was gonna say it's odds on the right. Yeah? Or no?
Evens on the right, odds on the left.
Okay.
I should have clarified that. So, that's always a big thing. So, essentially, Hunty's going to be the only one who has choice, and I can guarantee he's going to choose the right-hand side. I will say, just right now, it's going to be the right-hand side. I guess that would be better for that. However, yeah, like I said, UK is not going to show up. That is big points. Of course, not putting in a lap. Yeah, did not even put in a lap. He literally gave up the championship lead. That is going to be insane. But yeah, we have, I guess, Zander now. Zander, Shaka, and Hunty are going to be the ones in championship contention here.
Turn back.
Awesome. Big implications, like I said. 18 drives here. What can happen? So, let's talk. Like I said, the S's I feel like are the biggest part in this race. That's where the first caution came on out. It was actually lap one last time. I think it's just because I think we went 3 wide or something like that. It was insane. Going into the S's lap one, going into the Cup race. However, I think that would be. Not really the big turn. I think the bus stop will be the big one for these guys. And I don't know why. I just have a gut feeling. I think everyone's going to get through the S's because everyone kind of learned from last night. But the bus stop, the hard braking, is going to catch a lot of people off guard. So, looks like... Oh, Liam, you're already lagged out. Oh, cool. Oh, hang on. Let's find out what happened there. Hey, guys, what happened there, by the way? Oh, well, that's fun. So that's what happened. Okay, well, that makes sense. Zander, do you want to be in-race reporter? Alright, well, shoot. Then I will be doing the old-fashioned way and be periodically checking in with you guys. So I guess there's no other way. Oh, hang on 1 second. All right, so we are encountering some technical difficulties.
So I wasn't the only one.
So, with that being said, we are going to restart the lobby. So, looks like that was a big, well, that's actually the first time that's probably ever happened.
That scared me. I thought it was just me. I'm not gonna lie. I was like so down right there, and then.
All right. So, yeah, we're going to just restart the lobby, and let's get everyone back in here. All right, guys, we're going to speed run this, so if I could have some help inviting people, that would be fantastic. I have the lobby restarted right now. That is the first time that's probably ever happened. I don't know if it was like a lag search or something like or other, but that was probably the first time that's ever happened. All right, so all right, so yeah, we're gonna get everyone back in here yet again. So like I said, I apologize for that, but we are going to be going one more time. You doing okay over there, Liam?
Yeah,
All right.
it's just doing something real quick. So,
First round of invites are out. Like I said, please help me out in inviting everyone back.
kind of think.
I can't see. There we go. Who we're missing here? We're going to be missing two people.
All right, we should have everyone now.
Okay, we are back. I apologize so much for everyone with that. We had a big, I guess, lag incident. Not even a lag incident. I don't even know what that was called. But just a big
Servo crash.
server, something with the servers happened like immediately as we load in. So we're here. I apologize again for everyone watching, but thankfully this is actually a very short race. It's only, like I said, 40 laps when we go green. So and everything, it's actually 5 laps shorter than the cup race. That's actually insane how little
I think it's like
those
that
two differ.
IRL too.
You
Yes, it
can
is.
join.
But that actually the biggest difference between those two, I guess when it comes to the I guess in game difference is because of tire wear. Xfinity is
I was
so
gonna
much
say you hit
harsher
hit me,
on
but you can
tires.
join back, right?
Yeah, I'm already loading
Okay.
it. It's because tire wear on the Xfinity cars is so much worse that you have a infinite you have more of a chance on taking a two stopper of a race than you do making a three stopper of a race. So I think depending on cautions and how they fly, or and when they fly, if they fly, I guess. Um, I may see some people making the three stopper, some people making the two stopper. Some I know at least one person that would try a one stopper. Um, so we will see. Strategy will be very important. So, in fact, actually, as everyone kind of comes on in, Tiber is actually almost already basically in position, and we're already reckon who. Ay ay ay. Who is backwards back there? I always question that. Alright, so looks like server connection is actually a thing. We lost another person. Um, guys, I apologize. We're doing it one more time. This is a big. I have no idea what's going on here. So with that, we are trying it one more time. I don't know why this is a thing. This is literally the first time this has actually happened with us. So, um, yeah, we are going to be doing it one. All right.
Alright, we have it one.
All right. So, third time's the charm. This is the last time. If anyone lags out now, I mean, this is. It's just unfortunate, you know. But we are here. I guess Watkins Glen. Battle of the. I didn't, Liam. I didn't know we were running on your internet.
No, sometimes.
Sometimes it be like that, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, we have, okay, still 18 drivers with us tonight, and I thank you, each and every one of you guys, for watching. I apologize, again, profusely
You
for
can come
this,
back.
but we are for sure going racing this time. This is the last time we are doing this. 100% this time. But yeah, Watkins Glen. Like I said, I have a gut feeling that the bus stop is going to be the biggest thing here. Um, the bus stop, I think the people are going to learn from the S's. We do have a couple brand new faces though, but if they watch well, I guess they. Never mind, I lied. I almost caught myself right there. There wasn't a race last night because I didn't stream it. My bad. But I guess if they would have seen the clips
Watched it from someone else's.
yeah, someone else's perspective, I guess. They would have seen that the S is a major choke point. You may not really think about it, but it actually narrows in terms of the long flowing section of turn 1, and then it really condenses down going to turn 2, and then the short shoot between that and turn 3. But yeah, like I said, we are here yet again for the Zippo 200. Everyone getting past the line and now starting to slow down. There we go.
I guess in this case, it's a Zippo 100.
Yeah, at this point, yeah, it's the 100. But yeah, 40 laps may not really you don't really think about it, but that's 100 miles, because that is a really short race if you think about it. But yeah, all these different paint schemes gotta represent the pink cars here. You have Piper, you have Brandon representing the pink in the back of the pack. You have Heron rocking the I guess the orange, which is I guess the a very offshoot of pink. Yeah, exactly. You gotta represent here. But yeah, everyone. But yeah, it looks like everyone is trying to get back in formation. But yeah, people are still trying to figure out how to get lined up. The outside if they just can't figure it out by the time they get through the carousel, like I said, it's just free reign for everyone here. Just take it. But I think the main ones to watch here is going to be Hunty. Hunty, of course, in dominating fashion, won by well over half a lap last night. Hunty's going to be one to watch. Should his internet keep in effect, that would be a big thing here. Also, it's going to be Zander in the 18, as well as the 21 at T-Bird. The 21 at T-Bird actually had a really good run going last night, up until he literally ran out of fuel. Those guys are known as the road course ringers. However, Lil Chris also finished P2 last night, so I'm going to be looking for him to get up here as well. Liam taking the runoff, as you do, going out of the carousel. You nervous at all, being on the outside?
A little bit. I mean, it's not the before line going in the one and puts you in an awkward position if you get side by side of the S's, but I'm not too worried here. I think everyone from first on the maybe 6 probably knows what they're doing here. Then again, it's also a game of not second guessing as well. So
exactly, and if I'm in the back of the pack, I am just easily breaking into turn 1. Like, you know what? Let everyone else take each other out, but that is going to be the big one here. Going into turn 1, that is going to be who will be the last one to come on down. So I guess let's go on board with Hunty from the front to back cam to see who exactly breaks. But right now we are about to go green here in 3, 2, 1. Let's go! The Zippo 100 is green. Who's going to be the last of the late breakers going into turn 1? A lot of people will have different braking zones, and a lot of people are going wide. Oh, Liam, you went absolutely taking the Jimmy Johnson route. But Hunty actually had a really bad turn 1, and T-Bird actually takes the lead. But going up through the S's right now, you can actually see that everyone holds it nice and steady right there. That's what we like to see. Like I said, people have found their groove going into the S's. But the bus stop here, going into the first turn of the bus stop, people are going to be really aggressive, but there are also people... Oh, the 15! The 15 gets wrecked! Going into the first bus stop, he will be coming from a long way back. Oh, no! Meanwhile, you have the 21 still in the lead, the 0 of Story Square P2, Lil Chris P3, Zander P4, and it looks like the 90, that is
Runs
actually...
in the wall. 90 spinning off the track.
Oh my goodness me, what happened there? He must have got shunted because he was in P5. But it looks like everyone just kind of trying to find their momentum, find their mojo here. But that is really unfortunate from, I guess, from hunting the 15 to the 90. That was Gio, of course. Gio now from P5 all the way back to, what is that, P17? Oh, me, oh my, that is not what you want to see. Meanwhile, T-Bird kind of extending his gap a little bit from the 0 of Story Square. 0 of Story Square, at least in lights, has found a bit of some mojo with back-to-back top 10s in his first 2 weeks in actually racing. Meanwhile, the rest of these guys are really fighting. Oh my goodness, did I see 3 wide in the bus stop and they made it work? Liam, were you 3 wide there for a hot second? That was with you. Oh, well, okay, cool.
No, Leo went in a single file.
Oh, single. Okay. I see you. What spot are you in right now, just so I can get a reference?
P10 battling for P9.
Yes, I see you. We're actually on board with Piper right now. Liam, I like your line right there. Ooh, but the 44 of steel was there, so it didn't.
Blind spot there.
Yeah, he kind of took away a little bit of your exit speed, but it is going to be a tight knot here going into turn 1. Oh, the 98 absolutely barges the 44, and meanwhile the 15 was that almost 3 spot. Oh my goodness me! This is now right there in the turn 1. You want to go single file. You do not want to be side by side going up through the S's, and you can see exactly why. Of course, the Xfinity cars are a lot easier to control than the Cup cars, so you can see that there was a little bit more car control from people going side by side, meaning Heron as well as Liam right there. Whew. Meanwhile, the 98, yeah, the custom 98, let me rephrase that, of Heron, looks like got really loose going to the bus stop. Let's go back on board with the top 3. As we see, P2 has been taken. Story Square goes back to P3, and Lil Chris now goes to P2. Meanwhile, it looks like the 21 is actually faltering a little bit. He's now coming in range of the 07 here. But that 18 is starting to come alive, and that top 4 is now looking to battle for who's going to be the first in and 4th place. Kind of going to the rest of the pack right now, you have the 90 of Gio, who is making his way past. That is Loho in the 93, as well as, well, I guess that is a brand new driver. I do believe that is Skuck. Yep, that is Skuck right there as he spins. Oh my goodness. Absolutely. What was that turn 1? Whew. He made it work, though, and actually gave the 90 of Gio the spot back. So, because of that, looks like the rest of the top 10 or top 5 goes to Justin Shackett. That is P5 right now, and Brandon goes to P6. Brandon B-Right Racing making his return back to lights. This is his first return to lights from Sunday since Talladega in race 1. Of course, not racing for points, but still racing for fun.
Tell you what, Hunty is not playing the patient game.
Oh, Hunty. Well, he is, of course, the favorite going into this race, but you can see that he is absolutely going. I don't know what happened with him going to the bus stop, but he is now going to be playing a major game of catch-up, and if he can still win this race, then you know what, congratulations, you deserve it. But he has his work cut out for him right now, because you said you're P9 right now, correct?
P12.
Oh, P12. That means he is now in P9. Hunty's in P9, excuse me. So yeah, he still has a long way to go. So just in comparison, the leaders are exiting the carousel as Hunty is entering the bus stop. So,
Pipo had a bad entry there.
Oh yeah, looks like it, and loses 2 positions right there. Liam, you don't want to be on the outside of the carousel. That is a hard turn right there. But you have the benefit of getting on the power a little bit quicker, and that should be spot done. But
There's a reason we did it on the warm-up lap.
Yeah, there you go. Getting it rubbered in. Um, Position change in the top four. Zander moves to P3. That is the podium spotter right there. I'm already seeing some of these guys get loose. As you take the turn one, of course, you can run as wide as you want. You can go from the apex to the wall off of turn one. That is fine. But
44 spun.
44 did spin. But to kind of talk about what I was, to kind of continue what I was talking about, you have people getting loose coming out of those rumble strips. So yeah, definitely. Ooh, the 15 wanted to go side by side with the bus stop. That is a dangerous game. But you know what? I think the one of tie racing decides. You know what? That's fine. Go ahead. I will take that. I'll take that P9. You go ahead.
Yeah, and that's just part of the game of being patient and everything. Don't abuse your tires. Know where you're gonna fit in at. Let the faster guy by. Save your stuff.
Exactly, and they're kind of just going through the rest of the field right now. So Liam, you're now in P10, correct?
Correct.
Heron,
I love a caution though.
Well, I'm sure everyone would like a caution right now. Where's that phantom debris caution? Get some foam padding out of next to you, and you'll be thrown out the window. At the window. There's
That's
your
the
debris.
with the bumper cover hanging off for 20 laps.
Of course, the top four, other than that, have kind of remained the same. The rest of the top five, though, that goes to Justin Shackett in P5, and then Brandon P6. Looks like after that you have. I'm trying to find that out actually. Looks like BS P7. Hunty goes to P8. Ty Racing goes to P9. There goes Liam in P10. Heron P11. Piper P12. And I do believe that is Steele in P13. Meanwhile, Gio starting in the top five. That is very unfortunate from Gio. Not really finding much ground yet. Of course, we still have upwards of 2 stops to come. I'm sure some of these guys are going to try to do the 1 stop because of that pace lap. You can make the argument that a 1 stop would actually work, but will you be able to make it work? That's going to be the big question mark here. Of course, Zander now has the point lead, and it was Hunty to try to close that gap, and he is gaining those spots, but right now Zander's doing everything he needs to do by just running around in P3, being patient with the 07 Little Chris, and just doing his best right now to just minimize the mistakes. But that
one had a little slip up in the bus stop. I mean, not the old one, the one.
Hang on, let's go on board with him. Oh yeah, he did. He lost several spots or several seconds right there. You're now in striking distance of him right there, so definitely just hitting your marks, and that's what I always say about road courses. Just minimize the mistakes. You know, it sounds like oh really no crap, Private Patton, but you'd be surprised at just how much time you lose just by overdriving the corners. It's actually insane, like upwards of like a second, and if you're battling, you can lose upwards of 2 seconds per lap. So, yeah, from that, you have, like I said, strategy going to be playing very important right now. You're on your own agenda, and as we see with a lot of these guys who are just by themselves right now, looks like the 5 of BT fan has decided to call it quits. He is down for the race. That is really unfortunate from him. But with that being said, that leaves 17 people still out on track. T-Bird, though, still leading. So far, leading every single lap so far. Green flag lap, let me rephrase that. But second place has changed hands. That is now the 18 of Zander. Zander is also moving up. But, like I said, I cannot emphasize enough that 15 is on the move, looking to make the move here on Brandon. We're on board with Justin Shackett. The 15 and the 89 are right behind. I think the 89 Ooh, he had a really good exit right there. The 15 trying to get past. That would be for P6. We're going to be on board with Hunty here for this lap to see what he can do going into the bus stop right now. We can only assume that he's going to let off just a little bit sooner here. Oh, that was... pushed the 89 a little bit too much, and the 89 will have to catch it, and the 15 kind of relinquishes some of his so yeah, that is Hunty just saying, you know what, that was my fault. We'll take a look at it. So, with that being said, I'm seeing some people already get loose coming out of the turn 1 exit, going over that rumble strip. So you'd be surprised, just depending on what setup you run, just how quickly those tires can start wearing. So we will see. But other than that, Piper also making his way forward yet again. Looks like, oh, actually, maybe no. Looks like he had a bit of a mistake. Looks like the 98 of Heron, the 44, unless he made a pit stop already. Maybe not quite sure what happened there. But looks like the rest of, I guess, the story square for the top 4 has started to really start to falter on these worn tires here. The 0 trying to, well, I guess, keep up with these top 3, but I don't think it's in the cards right now. Meanwhile, the 93 of Loho, I think that is a lap car. Definitely letting the 10 and the 15 go. And right now it is what I thought was going to be side by side. Oh, Hunty looked for it here. Let's go on board with him. Going into the bus stop. Will he brake late, brake early? He is right on his butt right here. But the 10 actually had a really good bus stop right there. But the 15 holding nice and smooth gets out of the carousel and will have the power down. Try to make the move here going at turn 6 and turn 7. Now, the 10 of Justin Shaka doing everything he needs to do. That is for a top 5, but Hunty just being so late on the brakes. Tries to go around the outside, but he runs out of real estate. What's up?
Someone's down pit lane.
But a really good exit from turn 7. I think the 10 of Justin Shaka has to relent. That is the 9 of Skuck. Looks like the 1 of Ty Racing also coming down pit lane. That is going to be the first of the lead lap cars. The 98 of Heron trying to...
Yeah, that kind of surprises me, because we still have 3 laps of Firo at the moment.
What lap is it right now?
Lap 14.
Lap 14. I guess maybe they're trying to split it as close to even as possible for a two-stopper. Of course,
maybe.
I mean, because like I said, it's not a perfect two-stop, of course, just by the amount of laps that are in the race. There's no way you can split it evenly. But I guess it's as close to a perfect two-stop as it can be. But one thing I'm definitely seeing, though, is as the 1 exits, it's going to be a big thing to kind of control your car coming out of pit lane. You may not think about it, but it gets really loose down there, so... getting just on the exit, looks like the 98 of...
BS is in.
Yep, BS, and is the 10 of Justin Shackett. The 10 of Justin Shackett is on pit lane right now, so differing agendas right now when it comes to pit stop strategy. Gio also making his stop, the 98 of Heron. Meanwhile, the 21 still out on track, leading the 18 of Zander out right now. But right in front of him is the 61 of Keith. He has not made a pit stop yet, but the 1 of Ty Racing has. So, the 1 of Ty Racing was on the lead lap, just on the cusp of the top 10. So we're going to see if the 21 pits this time. I can either assume it's going to be this lap or next lap. Other than that, I would assume based on his entry, he is indeed stopping this time. But definitely you don't want to miss pit road or speed. That is going to be the big thing here. And it looks like the rest of the top 4 are going to come on down, apart from Zander. Zander will lead a lap here, going into, I'm assuming, what, lap 16? Oh, big loose moment coming out of...
Yeah.
Big loose moment coming out of turn 1 right there, and that will actually lose a little bit of time. You may not think about it, but it's a little bit of that time makes a difference. The 15 of Hunty also coming down pit lane. Looks like the 68 as well as the 44 of Steel also coming on down. So this is basically going to complete the cycle. Meanwhile, I'm looking pivotally here. The 18 is hitting lap traffic. That will definitely kill any in-lap advantage that he wants right here. But the 18 here will have to work a little extra hard to get on around, because he will definitely be making his stop. I'm assuming has to make the stop this time.
Yeah, I'm
61
at 1 lap here.
Oh, but that was really aggressive. I don't know if the 18 sped or not.
Now, I will say, though, don't be surprised if people took 2 tires on this stop.
On this stop? What was your laps at?
58 and 53.
Interesting. Definitely, honestly, I feel like, if knowing me... Oh, my goodness me! The 9 of Skuck, that must have been something going on with a lag incident or whatever. But definitely, absolutely, got rammed in the middle of the bus stop. What a weird position for that to happen. But it looks like as everyone makes... The 18 did speed. The Zander sped. Oh no! There goes the 07 Low Chris, the 21 of T-Bird, the 0 Story Square. But crucially, there goes the 18 right there. But crucially, now back in contention with the 15 of Hunty. The 15 of Hunty now right behind him. That is going to be a one-on-one battle. So the 15 of Hunty got booted in the bus stop, going all the way outside of the top 10. Now Zander getting a pit road speeding penalty. Big implications. Someone wrecked in the S's.
Yeah. I don't know who it was.
It looks like it was the 9 of Skuck. Oh, he is not having a good race right now. Was he
the one behind the 1?
Yes.
Then yeah, it was him.
Yeah, he is not having a good race right now. Of course, this is his opener. Very first race with us. So I think he's just trying to get his feet wet right now, like I said. But the rest of these guys, though, looks like the 07 of Chris is going to take the lead. But that 21 of T-Bird going to be hard charging to try to get that lead back. I don't know where the time difference was. But here we are. Here we are with a... Well, he came into the pits P1, left with P3. I would assume that the 07 took rights. Now, I would assume just by deductive reasoning that that if the 07 took rights this time, there is a possibility, whether it be like small or otherwise, that he may blow a left side tire in this run. I would trust taking ooh, my goodness me, 2 tires going into the final stop than I would the first stop. But that's just me. Liam, what do you think about that, though?
Honestly, I would probably back you up on that. I personally, I don't see why you would take 2, to be honest with you.
On this first
Unless
stop?
Yeah. Because you gotta try to stretch it as long as you could here. I
And
mean,
the only reason why
unless you're
I'm
just trying to
saying
get to when the window opens, but
and the only reason I'm saying that is unless there's something that I'm missing, there is such a huge difference between where the '07 of Chris and the 21 of T-Bird is, and they pit on the same lap. So unless maybe someone binned it coming out of pit lane, I'm not sure. Like I said, I could be missing something here, but we'll have to see. So, yeah, definitely, we have to just keep that in mind in terms of strategy here. That is definitely a big thing. So, to kind of go through the running order one more time, we have Chris in the lead. P2 belongs to T-Bird. P3 goes to Story Square. P4 now belongs to Zander. Xander's still, with everything said and done, still in P4. Just lost a handful of time. The 15 of Hunty actually claps the inside wall before going into turn 2 there. Very interesting. That just shows how much time he's trying to make up here. But that's P5. The rest of that, I assume Justin Shackett is in P6. Liam, what spot are you in?
P9.
Alright, so just so I have a reference. Okay, so I would assume Justin Shackett is P6. P7 probably, no, P7 actually belongs to BS. BS and P7 are very, good spot at the 10 of Justin Shackett. Must have binned it on the bus stop, and now those two are battling. Oh my goodness, I just saw dirt, and all of a sudden there was a 10 car right behind it. Oh, the 98 did a very heads-up job in avoiding that, so that elevates BS into P6. So, I'm sure a lot of people would like a caution right now, but it looks like with the field so spread on out, I don't know if you guys are going to get one, honestly. And that is the big question mark, honestly, for everyone. The 18 had a really bad turn 1. That allows the 15 to really close the gap. The 15 is going to get a bit of a draft here. You may not really think that Watkins Glen is a big draft track, but going... Ooh, my goodness! The bumper to the back of the 18! The 18 wrecks! Oh, the 15... That was unintentional. I think he's holding up for the 18... Oh, no! If I'm Zander right now, I am heated! Oh my goodness, but the 15 did hold up, so didn't give him the position back, but I mean, there's no rule saying you have to, but he did wait up for him.
You think we'll send him a Christmas card after that?
Yeah. Well, you can't say you have a merry off-season because we are not in an off-season right now. So yeah, that is going to be a big thing here.
Still got a few races.
Yeah, still got a few races. But yeah, that is a big question mark for everyone right here. I guess that is huge though in terms of not just the points in general, but just for the overall flow of the race. Hunty now into P4. I'm going to see where exactly P3 is. So in conjunction to him, P3 is going into turn 6 as he is exiting the carousel. So he has the entire backstretch worth of time to gain. And how many laps left, Liam?
It's 22 right now. So.
Ooh, so we still have half the race. So still a long way to go. But still. Piper, though, taking a really long line out of the carousel there. I wish I had a leaderboard, honestly. When it comes to road racing like this, yeah. It's so hard for me to keep up in terms of where the 60 gets really loose. It's probably where most of the cars are out on track right now.
Someone spun around going up just before the X's. I think that's Zandel. Yeah, that's Zandel.
Oh no. Well, I always talk about the racer mentality. When Zander gets in his own head, he compounds mistake after mistake, and now he's going to try to make up for those mistakes. Liam. Yeah, that's just side by side, just two drivers trying to avoid each other right there.
I think at the end of at the end of the day, Zander Paul, he knew straight up I was still gonna go for it.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. And I always talk about the racer mentality. And when the biggest thing when it comes to league racing, do not compound a mistake with another mistake. Yes, he got booted going to the bus stop, but it sucks. But you just have to shake it off and just keep going. But now, because of that, he not lost just one spot. He lost 3 and almost 4 spots right there. And he's going to be trying to claw his way back up into that position that he once was. But in order to potentially...
watching, want to hold Zander up a bit more, please do.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, it's competitive though. You want the high-up finish.
Zander, though, wisely was the first one to back on out there, going into the bus stop, but has a really good exit. And actually, that will allow... there we go. That will allow them to be side by side coming out of the carousel. If I'm the 10, I'm just like, okay, you know what? Back on off. It's fine. Position's lost. Yep. There we go. So Zander gets the position back. That is P7, I do believe.
Aggressive go around.
That is P7, correct? You're in P9?
Yeah.
So, yeah, Zander back in P7.
Almost got in the wall there.
Ooh, Shaq is stuck on the grass. You know, we don't really see it that often, but it is a thing. When you get stuck on the grass, sometimes you do just get loose and it actually acts like grass. That you just kind of get stuck there and you lose so much time. But one thing I'm seeing, though, is the 21 of T-Bird is actually clawing the 07 back to him. And like I said, unless I missed something, the 07 of Lil Chris took 2 tires on that last stop. I don't know if it's paying dividends or if it's just coming back in and just pace is just finding the 21 again. It could be a combination of a bunch of different things. But either way, the 21 is actually really closing on in on the race lead. Meanwhile, the 0 of Story Square still in P3, but something must have happened with him. He totally lost touch in front of the top 2. Those guys are entering the bus stop as he's coming out of the S's right now. So a major time loss from him somewhere along these lines. But the 15 of Hunty still doing his what he needs to do. The 1 of Ty Racing making, I'm assuming, his final stop. Is that correct?
Yeah. I mean, 16 to go. I might be able to make it.
Well,
okay. That won't be sending him a Christmas call.
Oh, did I miss something here?
Yeah. I mean, I kept it straight. Just I don't fully appreciate getting put in the wall in the S's. I mean, it's not even close to saying it was accident. I mean, maybe the first one, but then that car took a right turn. I mean, not right, left. So,
well, we'll have to.
I mean, I'll talk to him about it. Maybe he got loose. I don't want to be overreacting about something.
I get you. So we'll have to keep an eye on that, and of course, a lot of racing left to go. I mean, we are now 15 laps to go. I've been keeping an eye on the 90 of Gio. He's been clawing his way back up into the top 10.
It's difficult without resetting the field, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, he is doing his best right now, from what I can gather, without seeing him correctly. Liam, who is in P11 right now?
P11 would be Steele.
Steele? So that is the 44. That means Heron is P12. Gio is in P13 right now. He was dead last. I'll just say he was dead last at one point throughout this run. and he is trying his best to get up there. But with that being said, who knows? A lot of racing left. People can speed yet again. What Zander needs to not do is speed again. That will take him 100% out of this race. Meanwhile, it looks like everyone's just trying to get into a rhythm here. Caution free so far. Ooh, what was that? I guess the 10 was pitting right there. Honestly, Liam, I just would have pit there, honestly.
No, it's...
Well, always we can always talk about it in post race. Message him about it because I can understand the frustration. Yeah, that was a very aggressive move right there. Definitely, especially since there's not really a proper way to signal. You don't really know when you're pitting. So I totally understand it. Battle for the lead, though. 21 is looking down the inside of the 07. Who's going to be the first one to break? The 07 is... And they are going to be side-by-side in the bus stop, but they hold it nice and smooth. And they come out side-by-side in the bus stop, but the 07 is the first one to back on off the carousel. Gasses up, backhands the 21, and will definitely try to hold his own coming out of the carousel, but the 21 definitely has the pace advantage right now, but the 07 is not letting him go. In fact, a bumper to the back of the 21 yet again. I will keep an eye on it. With that, with everything coming on down, it looks like the final stops are being made. So yeah, Liam, I apologize about that, but so that puts you into, with the pit stops currently going on through to what, P3?
I am P5 at the moment.
P5. Alright, still a long race to go.
Love that caution, by the way.
I know a lot of people would.
I'm sorry I've been saying it all race, but turn one kind of set the mood for this race.
Yeah, I understand. Looks like the 93 as well as... Oh, hang on. Oh, nope, the 44 is still in it, but the 93 and the 5 are out of this race. So those are our first two DNFs from the race here. So we will have to see exactly.
Take lefts in this game. I could have played some strategy.
Yeah, well, that is always the biggest thing. We're gonna be getting it in the next game. Yeah, next game, 100%. It's shown that we can take lefts. I like how that was like the one thing that they shown in the gameplay was that we can take lefts. It's like, okay, cool. But like, how about some proper gameplay? No? Okay, well, whatever.
Yeah, I mean, the Robo one wasn't too bad, but I would have appreciated if like they kind of, because all they've shown is like the one like the main one they showed off is like the inside of the call. I would like like the chase cam and all that.
Yeah, it was assisted gameplay, is I guess that's what the technical term is.
Yeah.
It's doctored up in order to make it look really good. What we need is like the raw, like career mode or gameplay or something like that, or like a quick race,
Well, also the way YouTube does it too is it like compresses the file, so like everything looks kind of
looks a certain way on YouTube, and then when you actually see it in person, it looks different.
Yeah.
I don't know when I changed on field, so I don't know if I want to go another lap or not.
Well, one thing that you can actually do is you can go an entire half a lap on zero.
I mean,
weird.
I've had it in full gear for like 3 laps now, so.
Well, that is, I guess, the big question mark that I can't answer for you there, bud. But I'll tell you.
I guess we're gonna find out.
I guess we are gonna find out. But I'll tell you what. The 07 was able to get on past the 21 here, coming into the.
The chances in the
finals.
carousel, I'm good, but anywhere else. Oh, well, never mind. Spoke the devil.
Ooh, but the 21 has a really good bus stop. The 07 gets loose, and because of that, they're going to be door banging going into the carousel. The 07 I know is not going to.
Come out now. I'm team 3.
The 07 I know is not going to be appreciating that, and going into turn 6, they're going to be nose and stern. But the 07, will he be late on the brakes going into turn 6? He will, but he will totally. Oh, he blocks the 21 going into the final turn. If this was the last lap, this would be an insane finish. But the 07 still holds the lead. Now, that was crucial. So what happened? To kind of rewind there, I wish we had a rewind feature with that. But essentially what the 07 did was super late on the brakes going into turn 6. And in so doing, he blocked the 21 and took the apex. So essentially was then parked right in front of where the 21 was going, and so the 21 had nowhere to go. But now we're going to rinse and repeat, going to the bus stop one more time. Who's going to be the first one on the brakes here? It looks like it's going to be the 07, potentially. Absolutely. Like, oh, I thought he was about to slam the wall right there. The 07 has a better bus stop right there, but we will see.
Dang, I was kind of hoping that strap gave me some time.
We'll have to see where you come on at that, then, Liam.
I mean, I'm P10, I guess. I was kind of hoping it maybe got front jacket a little, maybe.
Well,
I mean, I got pressure tires, so let's see what we can do for these last few laps.
How many laps?
It's 33 at the moment.
Oh, wow. So we are coming up on 7 to go next time, or 8 to go right now. So going through the S's yet again. The 07 and the 21 still rank and file right now, first and second. And Story Square P3, but on the charge is the 15 of Hunty. Yet again, through the bus stop, what's going to happen here? Ooh, neither of them have a good exit. Oh, my goodness me. Oh, that could have been really bad. I think the 07 was way too loose, but the 07 is actually pushing the 21 into the wall. But okay, they didn't make contact with the wall, but the 07 definitely used the 21 to kind of, as a bit of a throttle marker there. So yeah, the 21 I know is probably a little bit heated. He is going to be looking to really get past this 07. But that may be a good opportunity right here, as the 07 and the 21 are completely swerving on the front stretch right here. The 21, oh, will he make turn 1 right here? He makes the dive bomb appearance and will definitely take the lead, but into the S's, the 07 has the preferred lane. The 21 has to back on off, because you can't go side by side and have proper speed into the S's. So yet again, the 21 is looking for the spot right here.
I'm not gonna lie, I wish I was watching this. Sounds pretty good. Pretty good.
They both cut the first bump right there, but the rest of the bus stop is fine. This is insane racing, and lap traffic will play a factor. I'm seeing a lap car right in front. I don't know who that is, but will they get on out of the way? I know there are battles all across the track, but this is the battle for the lead. Nose and stern going to 6 laps to go. 07 of Lil Chris and the 21 of T-Bird. Now, I notice what T-Bird does. He takes a slow in, fast out approach, but the 07 just beats him on the final turn. So what will happen here? 6 laps to go right now. The 21 seems to really be good going on the entrance of turn 1. And when it comes to just being first and like nose and stern, the 21 has the '07 beat in the bus stop. So what's going to happen here? Going in through the bus stop one more time. The '07 is been hard charging through both there. So does the 21. They both cannot give up an inch, and because of that,
someone's slow in the short shoot of 6 and 7.
the '07 and the 21 looks like are not going to be side by side. Let's kind of find out who that is. Maybe the 44 is Steel? No.
No idea.
No? Okay. Well, okay. Meanwhile, the battle for the rest of the podium has now caught on. The 0 Story Square is now under fire from the 15 of Hunty. So let's go on back on board with the leaders.
I was gonna say, it sounds like you might have an entertaining interview with these two.
So 5 to go. It looks like the 68 of Piper. That was Piper. That was the lap car. Gets on out of the way because I think he wants to watch this finish as much as the next one. The '07 is starting to struggle. The 21.
The one right. He went wide and hit the wall.
Ooh, no, that's not what you want to see. The one of Thai Racing.
Now that game wants to bring out a caution.
Oh my goodness! The '07 just parks it on the bus stop right where he needs to be, and he actually takes the high lane, but will give the 21 the bottom to the carousel. That will give the 21 the proper advantage. Now, this puts the '07 on the inside going into turn 6, going down a long back straight. Oh, that was... Oh, the '07 put the 21 into the gravel.
Wow.
Oh,
I gotta
wow.
say, have fun interviewing those two.
Wow.
Did he misjudge the braking point?
Oh, it's so hard to tell. I was on board with that. He went in front to back with him going into turn 6, and then was simultaneously the last one to brake. Wow. Now, if I'm the 21 with 4 to go, I am driving mad. I'm going back up there and going to repay the favor. Okay, because the 21 was trying to race him clean the entire time. And the '07 now is definitely going to be running.
You're not caring about the rules at that point.
Oh,
You
yeah.
did this to me, now I know what's acceptable.
And I'll tell you what, the 21 is fast. He's already about a second away. And how many laps to go?
Doty 8 right now, they're coming to Doty 9. Well,
they're
just crossed.
Yeah, okay, so they're on 3 to go right now. And it looks like the 68 of Piper will get on out of the way for the 21. So with 3 to go, if the 21 of T-Bird is really fast, he may actually get back up to the '07 and then just totally repay the favor. And honestly, that was so hard to tell, because if I'm the '07, I want to push and just stay away. You know, kind of like the whole...
You're not looking in that mirror no more.
Yeah, because it's like the whole Harvick chase thing. You kind of set the stage right there, but if he gets back to you, it's game on. Kind of like the whole Bristol bump and run. You just got to pray they don't get back to you. 2 to go.
You know to do it most.
2 to go right now. You have the '07 of Will Chris still the leader, but like I said, that 21 is definitely closing on in.
I was gonna say, about how much time, if you had to guess, was
I
lost?
would probably lost 2 seconds.
Really?
Yes. They were nose and stern. and I would probably assume 2 seconds were lost, and the 21 has probably got it down to a second. But I don't know.
Okay. I would have thought more if he went in the grapple. I mean, I guess nice of the 21 not to lose more time.
But yeah, that 21 is definitely seeing red right now. The
Yeah,
07,
you are pushing them track limits.
yeah, the 21 though, like I said, probably has gotten it down to maybe 0.6 at this point. But coming to the white flag, I think it'll be too little, too late. Oh no, that is such a hard thing to call right there. The 07, that was hyper aggressive. But meanwhile, with the rest of the field kind of, with the rest of the field kind of slotting in, this is the final lap. So should a caution come on out, I'm sorry, it's the race ender. The 07 of Locris, unless he makes a big mistake in either the bus stop or the oh, actually that may be it right there. And the 21 is about 0.2 away right now. The 07 just needs to go on through, and the 21
get better for if you want to watch that after he crosses the line.
Yep. Oh, the 21. Yep, he swung right there, but that will be all she wrote for the 07. The 07 of Locris will take home the victory. Oh, in somewhat dubious circumstances, but the 21 will take P2. Who am I watching right now?
Stale, Justin, and me.
15 of Hunty comes back to P3. Oh my goodness! You got a penalty from that?
Yep.
Was Gio on the lead lap right there?
Yeah.
Wow.
So, that cost me a spot.
Oh my god.
So, I'm gonna have a few clips to say.
And then coming, so all of that, I'm gonna need to see some full results in order to count all of this, because it looks like everyone kind of finished up right now. There we go. There he goes, Liam. I think you were one of the last ones to come across the line.
Yep.
Yep. There we go. All right. So that was a So that was the Sunday lights. If I could have full results, please, that would be fantastic. Podium, I have Lil Chris, T-Bird, and Hunty, correct? Alright, you guys will be invited to the booth. But yeah, caution-free race. Looks like that was... I'll have to hear what you guys have to say in the podium. I will have to say that. So yeah, we will have to see how that shakes on up. Fastest lap goes to Zander with an 08.001. Very, very close, because second was Tiber with an 08113. So let's get these up in here. So let's get these guys in here. That's not right. There we go. There's that. Hunty and T-Bird. All right. So apparently, what happened with Geo is that it shifted him into second. So that's what happened with him. Um, After that, we have a. Ay, ay, ay. So many messages. Where is it at? There we go. All right, cool. So I am still waiting on full results, so I can't unfortunately say where everyone finished. But as we wait
Yeah, I
on,
got you.
thank you. We're just waiting on Hunty to get up in here, and then after that we can go on through. Um, There he is. All right. So while we are going through all of this, that was a fantastic race. I'll say that, caution free. However, some of you guys may have different opinions on that. Hunty, let's start with you. Your race, unfortunately, in terms of the win, ended before the completion of the first green flag lap. What happened?
Uh, T-Bird had an amazing restart, but then I I don't know what happened in turn one. Like I felt like I braked in the bus stop. I felt like I braked in nice, and then like it overdrove, and then I think his front of his hood caught my rear end, and like it just kept my car steering right, so I couldn't turn left at all. So it just and then I died.
Yeah, you went full on Kevin Harvick into the outside wall right there. Um, Thankfully, damage was not on because that would have been a big that would have been a pit for repairs right there. But you had a miraculous recovery drive back into P3. But so what? It seems like you and um, it seemed like you and Zander were going to be battling yet again, but after he got a pit road speeding penalty, what from your POV happened after? It seemed like you two were close and
Did he get it?
was
Oh,
there?
is that how I got up to him?
Yeah, was there contact on your screen? Because it looked like from us there was, but I wanted to hear from your POV on that.
Um, I don't think I hit him. I mean, I'd have to look, but like I I think like it was kind of close, but I really think that it was just a bubble effect, and I hate it with a stupid game with the bubble effect.
Yeah. Well, definitely. It seemed like server lag was the trend of the night right here, and we had, I guess, but a potential occurrence of that yet again. I know Xander recovered in order to uh, get back into what was it like P5 or something. I'm still waiting on full results, so I don't know. Um, but so definitely still a recovery drive from him though. But Hunty though, from first to what was it like 12th or 13th, and then back to third.
It might have been even last. I don't remember where I was. It might have been first to last to third.
Well, there we go, and all within a 40 lap caution free race. So excellent job. So with that, let's go to Myatt Snyder, T-Bird. How you doing today, bud?
Uh, Decent.
Well, let's just not beat around the bush right here. You and Locris were battling for at least the final stint of the race. I'm not 100% sure when you guys pit exactly what lap. I would assume at least like 12 to go or around that time. And it seems like you guys were battling ever since then. Um, but unfortunately the battle was cut short with 4 laps to go. What happened?
Um, got around him in the carousel, cleared him down the straightaway after, and the chrome horn hit in my rear end, and we went flying into the sand. Simple as that. You saw it.
Hmm. And that's why I wanted to ask both sides before that happened because we had, of course, like uh, everyone's racing for the win, but I wanted to see if there was like any server lag or anything like that, and like if it happened or something or other. But you had a fantastic car. It seems like you almost got back up to him, but um, it unfortunately was not meant to be. I don't know. Again, still waiting on the full results, but it seems like you got up to like probably point 0.4, point 0.5 of them, and yeah, it's unfortunate, but P2 is your result here today.
It ended up like 1.6 because I went for a Hail Mary down to 6 on the last lap. Didn't work. Wasn't going to nowhere near close to him, so I dropped to like 1.6. But yeah, I think I got to about like 5 times before that.
Gotcha. All right. Well, T-Bird, unfortunately, yeah, like I said, P2 is your finishing result, but still a fantastic run. You had the second fastest lap, right behind, actually a tenth away from Zander, who ran in 08.001. You ran in 08.113, so very fast, blistering. So yeah, excellent job.
Thank you.
Lil Chris, that is now your turn. Who? Oh yeah, Caesar Baccarella. No, wait, I lied. Ray Black Jr. The '07 into victory lane right here. T-Bird gave his POV of that final run, and it seemed like from his end it was just a shunt. What was it like from your POV?
Well, before we get into that, we got to go back a couple laps. So when we come out of that pit stop, I had a really good lead, and I saw T-Bird. He was really chasing me down, so I knew he had the faster car. And when he got there, he kind of used me up a little bit going into the bus stop, coming out of the bus stop into the carousel at first time, and I was like, well, damn. I figured the first go around when we're trying to battle for the lead, you give me a little bit of a space. And I held it and kept going and got to the next lap. And I don't think anything happened the second lap. Then the third lap, done the same thing again. So, but overall, I'm not putting blame on him, on me. That had to be a hell of a race for everybody watching because it was intense. I was communicating with my teammates, and Steele was telling me what I needed to change up different during the run. And T-Bird was fast, man. I mean, it was everything I could do to hold on to it. And when I got to him, when he did finally pass me, when we went into the carousel, he did kind of get into me and put me up the track, but we done that for multiple times. And so when we come out of that turn, I was just going to go on the inside, and he got that run, so I went up behind him, and I was going to really boot him, and once I saw him hit his brakes, I drove it just a little bit deeper. I think it was more of a lag that really shot him off, because on my screen, I didn't hit him that hard. I wanted to hit him hard, but I didn't want to send him to the sand. And I just think it was a hell of a race. It was intense on my part, and I'm sure it was his too, and everybody watching, I'm sure they enjoyed it. So.
I will say this. Props, that was probably my favorite battle in this game, considering how long it's been out. I will say that. Yeah. So thanks for that.
I mean, we didn't. I can't say like he dirty drove me any, and I can't say I dirty drove him until the very end.
Robin's racing, man.
But it was very intense in the last couple laps. So I'm hoping he ain't too mad at me. Rose was reversed. I'm sure he'd have been like, okay, we've done this long enough. And that's what I was expecting, so I took the first shot. So I'll admit to that.
Go ahead.
You can bet your ass though, if I got to you, I would have done the same thing.
There you go. That's right.
And I was calling it as such. I'm just like, it's like the Bristol bump and run. You better run, because if they get back up to you, you better be expecting the same thing.
Yeah.
So, all right. So
that's
I just want
at the end. I was running at the end. Believe me, I was trying.
Well, and like I said, that's what that's what I wanted to just make sure on that. Hopefully, of course, we always wanted to make sure that it's good, clean racing, and that's that you two were essentially okay with it. So, but yeah, ultimately though, it was hard. It was a hard fought battle. You two were neck and neck at some points. But yeah, that was a fantastic race from everyone here. I think this is your first victory on your points tonight, Chris. So congrats on that. And T-Bird, this is another podium to add to your career record. And then Hunty, a recovery drive all around. Is there anything that you guys want to give a shout out to or anything like that before we close on out for the night?
Kids at home, don't try to wall ride the pit wall while you're exiting pits.
Yeah, there is a like a little tire mount right there. You don't want to do that. You're just going to
I
spin
did
around.
that.
Well, how come you don't spin out and I do?
I don't know.
Well, either way, that was a fantastic race, and that was unfortunately Saturday not being streamed. This was the first Watkins Glen race I was able to come on out for. So thank you guys so much for putting on a show. Y'all did a fantastic job, and we'll have to see what Monday brings around the table. But yeah, we will catch you guys, and we will see. Well, you guys tomorrow. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, Liam, for being the in-race reporter, and y'all have a good one. This has been Private Patton. Seeing you later. Peace.